No.
You haven't? What's like your favorite, store pastry? You have one? Like if you go to the store, but I'm talking gas station. Not like, Corn's Choice. Anytime. It's not like we're live.
Plain cornbread.
Oh, you like a plain piece of, do you have a Buc-ee's?
Yeah.
You have a Buc-ee's down there? I bet they got some good cornbread at Buc-ee's.
They do.
Well, should we say hello to everybody now, or should we just continue our conversation?
They can wait. It's been, I don't know.
How about we do this? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of RipCast. I am your host, Tony D. This is my co-host, Cordiff. Welcome to the program. Hit the like button. Make sure you share this. And if you're not subscribed, well, you are just out of your mind. Say hello, Cordiff.
Hello, and welcome. And also, Tony.
What do you think?
Let's go.
All right. You could turn that up. There you go. There you go. How's everybody doing this evening? Welcome to another episode of RipCast. Tonight, we bring you all the things on the internet that you need. We sort of curate an experience for you here at the RipCast.
That's what we're about.
That is right. That is right. And Corndiff gets Huskacures. It's like a manicure, but with his husks.
Check my tips. They're French.
That's right. As he makes the Italians slave away like we've done for centuries, building the buildings, riveting the rivets, and ironing the irons. So tonight we've got a couple of controversial issues in the community. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a rift in the perception of the alleged challenge of the fight between Aaron Imholt from the Steel Toe Morning Show and Patrick Melton from Nobody Likes Onions Morning Show.
I've heard of them.
You've heard of them a couple times. Now, tonight what we have is a review that Patrick is going to do. Patrick did all the work already. Also, Flat Cat, it was Flat Cat Jessica, right, that did this clip?
I believe so.
So this is Flat Cat Jessica's work. And we love that. Thank you, Flat Cat, if you are around. If you are within earshot, Flat Cat, Flat Cat, Flat Cat. Thank you so much for this amazing work, because she included, guess who she included?
Ooh.
Corndiff. She didn't put me. No, she put both of us in there. This is the clip. This is the clip that we're in that was featured on Patrick's program, which was a lot of fun. It was a nice surprise. Have you seen this yet, Corndiff?
I have not.
Okay, good. You kept it fresh. Now, everybody here can like, subscribe, and share. I swear I will kill this corn. I will absolutely drag him if you don't hit the like button. Hey, Corndiff.
Hey, buddy. Hey, what?
So here we go. Let's bring this package into the room. Don't get excited. All right, so here we go. What we have here. All right, there you go. You got that under control? You're going to control the chat.
We're good.
All right, so now this is a ding, a ding, a ding. The actual challenge that you will hear come out of Aaron Imholt's pie hole. Okay? Yeah, because look at it. It's wide open. You can get a whole piece of corn in there, can't you?
Oh, I've seen it happen in that very mouth.
I mean, look at that mouth. It's a pretty mouth.
It is one pretty mouth.
Mm-hmm. One could penetrate that mouth with a lot of things.
One could. One could.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's continue.
Guy, does he not know he's a big fat guy? Like with little toothpick cancer arms and tiny little legs? Oh my God. I think I'd pop.
Now, first of all, Minnesota, he's got the Prince shirt on.
Prince is from Minnesota. Right?
Yes, he is. And, you know, I got to tell you something. Paisley Park, you know.
I
look,
I like it.
I got no problem with Prince. I have a problem with him with the graphic tees all the time. You know,
I'm not even gonna fault on that. I mean, I feel like there's gonna be so much else to
you know what I like about this show is that you are definitely the good cop.
Yeah, well, I try to be. I mean, I like everyone, but everyone's got something that you can pick apart and make fun
Pussy
of.
corn. What?
And fucking red donkey over there behind you. Yeah,
goddamn red fucking donkey. Hag. So that's all I'm saying.
Punch him, a rack of ribs would fall out of his asshole. But then again,
that's actually pretty funny.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Because, you know, Patrick talks a lot about smoking the meats.
It's not okay. So here's the thing.
It's not awful.
That was not bad. The delivery was okay though.
First time I ever heard it.
Do what?
First time I ever heard the timing be right.
On what, just then, you think?
No, any fucking time this kid opens his mouth, it's been, you know, that's the first time I've heard funny.
Well, look, he's laughing before he even finishes the joke. It's like if you're golfing, but you turn your head to where you're looking for where the ball's gonna go instead of where the ball is. You can't get ahead of the joke.
And that's like beating up a retarded kid. But anytime he ever wants it, I'm right here.
He's too kind.
Sparring, by the way.
For those of you who don't know,
challenge.
That is Patrick Melton from Nobody Likes Onions. Why don't you put some links in the chat to? Could you do that?
Yes.
Drop a couple links in the chat to
both channels,
Steel Toe and NLO. Yeah, so you guys can go check this shit out.
People to boxing.
They are both on very early in the morning for early risers.
Matches is fucking gay, first of all. But anytime he ever wants it, I'm right here. Challenging people to boxing matches is fucking gay, first of all. But anytime he ever wants it, I'm right here. That would be unfair. I would feel bad.
Me out?
Bloodies and
I accept.
There you go. There it is. This is the moment of truth right here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is the moment of truth.
Anytime he ever wants it, I'm right here. Challenging people to boxing matches is fucking gay, first of all. But anytime he ever wants it, I'm right here. That would be unfair. I would feel bad.
Me out?
Bloodies and
I accept. He just said he would fly me out to spar. I accept. Where do we do it? How do we set it up?
Now, this is August 24th.
I accept. I've never boxed in my life. I accept. Mostly because I don't think he has the money, but I accept. He said, I'll fly him out. I'll fly him out to spar. I accept. Where do we sign? Where do we, what? Yeah, so now if he doesn't do it, he's a pussy. I accept.
Okay, did everybody hear him accept? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard the challenge.
No, it sounds kind of one of those wishy-washy commitments. I'm not sure he really. Yes, no, he accepts.
Does everybody here, put a 1 in the chat if you are committed to the idea that Patrick accepted and there was a challenge thrown down indeed? Okay, I'm gonna have to go with a 1. So, and also a little bit later in the show, we're gonna check on Raymond. We're gonna check on KC. So we got a couple things left to go. We're gonna look at this one.
I accept. Get word to him. When do we do September? I'm in. When do we do? How do we do it?
Oh, I forgot this is sped up. I just sped this up. I was like, holy shit. Who shot him out of a freaking cannon? But yes, he is indeed giddy as a man can be.
What? I accept. I don't want to wear gloves or helmets or I don't know how it works. Do you wear diapers? What do you do? I accept. Oh my God, I gotta get these toothpicks in shape. There's no muscle in these things. I really gotta figure it out. I accept. How do we do it?
Okay, so Patrick is like 6'4". What is he, about 250? What would you say? You've met him. You met him. So
I would guesstimate around that. Yeah, he's fucking tall. Yeah.
He's a big fella?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you feel like he's going to like if you were a tackling dummy, like he would do damage to you? Like if you like looking at him, I'm asking you this. Like when you're around him, do you feel the sense that he could fuck you up?
When I'm around him, I'm the lady. I feel protected by him.
Okay.
No, he's a big fucking guy. Yeah,
okay.
No, he's I mean, he doesn't come off as threatening or anything.
Okay.
Not at all.
But he doesn't come off as a pushover either.
No, fuck no.
Okay. So he has a happy balance.
Yes. He's just
nice.
Fucking regular guy.
And Aaron is, what is he, like 180 something and like the same height?
I feel like the height is the same. I don't know the weight of Aaron, but probably around that. I don't know, maybe 200. He's tall.
How do we do it? I'm crying.
Is he related to the Mile High Masturbator? No, he is not. They're referring to Denver Steve-O. That's on the other channel.
Oh.
I don't cross pollinate channels. But if you are here from the other channel, welcome. This is the more funny version of me. Corn Diff was already funny
earlier.
Yeah, I need Corn Diff. He's the spoonful of sugar that helps my medicine go down, if you know what I mean. Do you understand? Because I don't even know.
I don't know.
Aaron claims he's 225. Okay, we got that in the chat. Copy. Yeah.
Anytime you want it. He said anytime you want it. And then he made a fist. He goes, anytime he wants it, I'm here. It's like, okay, I'm in. He goes, we'll fly him out. We will? I accept. How do we do it?
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find.
Holy shit.
Okay, we're going to zoom out.
You couldn't afford the time off. The goal. But we're already dealing with a guy who 24 hours later, after being shown that what he said is true, is going to tell you that he never said it. We have the clip.
Fighting and kvetching probably comes from us pointing out something that is remarkably obvious, but I do like that it hurts his feelings so much. He's fat. Look, he's a big fat guy. Does he not know he's a big fat guy? Like,
do you know what I mean? Like, this is such a straw man. It's like they literally they're having a conversation with themselves. I'm sorry to keep pausing. They're going,
what's that?
Melton's a big fat guy. Does he?
What'd you say, Corda?
No, I think he's getting to it. I was like, okay, so he's a big fat guy. What does that have to do with?
I've seen some big dudes that will mess you up, but then there are some other ones that really won't. No.
Yeah. No. Oh my God, he doesn't know he's fat. So they just made up this fact.
I just can't see Aaron being graceful or being able to fight. Like, here's my take on that whole bit, man. It's like, I don't think Aaron's ever been in like a fight. like in his life. Like, I don't think he's ever been in a fight. I don't think he's ever had to fight for
Are you
anything.
saying in a fight or flight situation, he is a runner?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Affirmative.
I could see that. I don't know what his...
Run away, run away. I think this is a little bit of, faggotry going on here with him, to be honest. It's puss. I see where he wants it to be a bit. I see that part. Too long, too much,
Yeah.
Time to pony up and get that plane ticket.
Yeah, definitely.
So
your
everybody
public demands it.
For sure. Everybody put a 1 in the chat if you think Aaron would win. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Patrick would win. I just think Patrick would wipe the fucking floor with him. I'm sorry. I just think Patrick is like tough. You know what I mean? He's been around the world and I can't find my baby.
Yeah.
Sorry. Every time I say that, I can't help it. Did you think it when I said those words?
No.
Okay.
No, but
3.5.
I'm getting a lot of 2s here.
Get a lot of 2s,
And
yeah.
169. Then there says 69 with April, whatever that means.
All right, hold on. We have some dissension here. Richard Porter. Who's this?
Who's
Richard
Mr.
Porter.
Aaron got choked out at a wedding. That's the closest he's come to winning a fight. 2. Okay.
Okay, so how about read this one?
I've seen Patrick. He's built like he had 2 liters of puppies and feeds 1. Oh, litter. 2 liters. 2 litters of puppies and feeds 1 litter on his front tits and the other litter on his back tits. Okay.
All right, that's 1 for and 1 against, and this is a different vote right here. What's that say?
That's the old Spruce Goose coming in with the 69 with April again.
Okay.
Not sure what that is.
I mean, I'm involved, but if I wasn't, that would have to be my vote.
April.
Because I mean, I don't want to hang out with either one of those other guys if there's a lady in the mix. Because Patrick has, I'm just joking. Patrick has, she's, she's really not my type. But I think it's cool that she hunts, and I think that it would be a lot of fun to see her do some videos of her hunting and being in that, that blind of the deer where she hunts and goes in there and like where she puts her like, I love to watch. There's this one guy that I've been watching. He's like got this sniper channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this motherfucker's hitting shit from like 1.5 miles, dude.
Oh, nice.
He's hitting shit from like 1.5 miles out. But I think that'd be kind of cool, I think that'd be a new dimension, and I think it would help their channel. Or she should just do her own channel, like her own hunting survival channel. I think she would be very successful.
People would definitely watch that.
I would totally watch her hunt. I would love to see her skin.
So here's the thing: people would love it because she, whatever people want to say about her, they talk about her forehead and I don't know lots of other shit, I guess. But she's cute. She's very cute.
She's an attractive young lady.
Yes,
sure.
And people love seeing cute chicks do unconventional things for cute chicks, like hunting and manly shit. I mean, she does roofing.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't even try, and she alphas Aaron.
Yeah. I mean, it just seems like she has a lot of those skills, like, which says that her dad was a pretty cool dude. Yeah. Because for a lady, I think she's 28, for her to be able to skin a freaking deer, like
that's
I wouldn't
cool.
I wouldn't mess with her. With a bow and arrow, she could throw a knife into your throat from like 50 feet.
I'd rather take a punch from Aaron than her if both of them were mad at me.
Absolutely. Oh, she'd break stuff. See, she's actually the scary one.
In what world do I not know I'm fat? In what world do I not acknowledge being fat, agree that I'm the fattest and the biggest guy you've ever seen? Nobody's fatter than me. I acknowledge all this. There's never been a fatter guy. I'm literally the current record holder for fat. All that. I accept it. Okay.
He's the host and co-host.
But again,
right.
He's so used to winning, even little nothing. Imagine like being April. 1,000 times a day he has to like win at little nothing.
God.
Listen how crazy what he just said is. And look, he's a big fat guy. Does he not know? He doesn't know he's big and fat? I'm sorry we had to tell him and it had to hurt his feelings. It's like, This is just like the most insane made up scenario where he's letting a guy know he's fat that doesn't know it, and then the guy's crushed. Yeah, I guess. I guess. Oh, I didn't know. Fuck, he got me. I didn't know. Shit.
And like with little toothpick cancer arms and tiny little legs. Oh my God.
How would that even work? I have toothpick arms and legs, but I'm morbidly obese.
Punch him a rack
He's
of
like a
ribs would fall out of his
snowman,
asshole. But then again, that's like beating up a retarded kid. But anytime he ever wants it.
Okay. So I'm saying okay. I'm saying yes.
I'm right here. Sparring night tonight, by the way. I'll fly him out. That would be unfair. I would feel bad, like just as he blood.
I'll fly him out.
Yeah, Tony,
I don't think.
Tony, I'll go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say typically I read the comments, but I've got one here if you don't mind reading that one.
I wouldn't be surprised if April gives it to Aaron with a strap on with some pegging. Some pegging, you know. Who wouldn't think there? This is, you know, I gotta say, got him. April's beehole types. Jesus. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Oh fuck. What's his stupid hat mean? Says Spruce Goose.
So
it is the NLO hat would be a play on the, you know, LGBT thing. Play on letters, if you will.
NLO BG, just a shitload of letters. It just doesn't even matter. It's just a hat.
Yeah.
Just wanted you to hear it so that when he says over 24 hours later, I don't think I said that.
I think it stands for Big Gay Tony.
Plus,
See what I did there? That's self-deprecating humor.
you did good. You wrote it.
It's where you make fun of yourself. Thank you.
Too many of that content, you're losing at life. And I don't want to lose at life. I want to do my best to
the
do well in
graphic
life.
tee again. I mean, you know,
He's a face talker.
he should just wear like a button-down shirt. Why doesn't he wear button-down shirts?
I don't know. I had a 7th grade English teacher that did like that. Like how animated his face is. The wrinkles,
I haven't heard it,
the eyebrow
but,
raises, the cheeks, the chin, everything. It's exaggerated.
Oh, he's got the spider head now too.
Yeah, just on that one side though.
Ooh, it's a half ranchula, a terhafula. Thank you.
The lovely and talented Muttering Jay on Twitter was following this, and he's like, I hate Steel Toe.
Muttering Jay is the Spurg of all Spurgs, isn't he? Isn't he pretty Spurgy?
I don't follow him. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know either. I haven't heard good
That's
stuff.
whenever someone's making a good point. As if anybody ever starts talking like that. It's like, are you doing your impression of vomiting up eggshells over the trash? Because no one starts like that. Like, even if you're like making fun of a guy you don't like. Do you think I think Aaron talks like that? Fly him out.
Well, he needs to get in touch with me if we're going to set the thing up. But you don't need to set it up. Just come to the St. Cloud downtown.
Now, see, April is attractive. Put a 1 in the chat if you think April is attractive. Put a 2 in the chat if she should eat a bag of dog biscuits.
I mean,
Put
if
a
she
3
wants to
if
eat
you
dog
think
biscuits,
both.
then I
Those
support
biscuits
her
are
decision.
delicious.
But yeah,
What?
I'm putting 1 all day.
1, yeah. I believe her to be quite attractive.
Yeah.
There could be,
Oh,
I mean, this Gavutz could have done a lot worse in life than her. I'll tell you that right now. Boy,
I
he hit the
respect Aaron's ability
lottery with her.
Yeah, he definitely did. I respect Aaron's ability to talk and keep talking, and to do a radio style formatted show, I guess. But April's the reason that I kept watching. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, apparently, I think that the age of 17 is legal in the state of Minnesota to go for in the sack.
Oh.
I'm not sure. However, that's the age that I believe he met her, and he was in his 20s. And I believe that he saw her. She heard him on the radio, and he met her, and they, you know, ended up connecting later or something. But you know,
Yeah.
something about some kind of time when she was 17. You know what I mean?
He was like, "Hey, aren't you that girl from wherever she was from?" Yeah.
Yeah, aren't you that girl from Spoontown, from Thunderdome, wherever the fuck in Minnesota they live?
Hog Hauler.
Boxing club on Thursday nights. I'll be there. I'm basically holding court in the ring. I go through 10, 11 rounds of sparring with guys. He can even jump in at the end when I've gone through all the actual good fighters, and I'll smack him around.
Hold on.
I hate that
He
shit.
said 10 or 11 rounds of sparring with guys. I was under the impression that he trains children.
He's like, when I get through the 12-year-olds and when I get through all the peewees.
But does he not train children? That was what I thought specifically he did. He trained youth. So
Yes.
it sounds a little disingenuous to say that I've 10, 12
Well, it sounds to me like
guys.
he's going in, he's whipping the shit out of the
Sounds like
kid.
you're just plowing through men in a different way than usual.
It's like, look, I'm really advanced in certain the video game I play, right? It would be like me getting like a new fresh account, starting a sock account, and then you start the game over and you go with those first game and kill like 20, you get like 24 kills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just like, he thinks he's good because he is blasting 12-year-olds out of the ring, scaring them.
It's fucking just punches them straight in the chest every time.
I mean, these are kids. He's 6'4". I mean, these are kids. Jesus. He's just like coming at him. He's like, yeah, when I.
He's 6'4" and he's fucking.
He's like, come here, you little shit.
Do they fight on a fucking stool? How do you even train children when you're that? There's that.
You even come close to punching me in my nuts, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck your mom.
He would have to get
Really
on his
scare the
knees
kids.
to box them.
What?
He would have to get on his knees to box them.
Well, I mean, he's now training adult amateurs. Really? Okay. Adult amateur what?
Okay. I did not know that.
I don't believe it.
Around then too.
Why do you know so goddamn much about it? What the hell?
Why do you
Who the fuck are you?
so much about it?
What are you, Aaron? What are you?
Fucking informed guy.
Fucking, what are you, fucking informant? You wearing a goddamn wire? Huh?
Thank you, professional horny boy.
You wearing a goddamn wire? No, thanks.
All he's got to do is stop those little gums flat.
Yeah. Keep let us know, man. If there's some stuff, just throw it in the chat so we can keep some context. Because we're definitely not going to know everything. I don't want to, but it's nice to know that some other people have some different angles. So he's training some amateur kids. Is that what the kids are amateurs?
So he's training handicapped children.
He is training blind kids.
Blind orphaned grandmother.
He wears like that beeper thing on his neck. I don't even know if that's a thing. I mean, how would you blind box? That would be fucking great. Does that exist? Can you do a search for that, Cordiff? Blind boxing? Because we are going to divert the entire goddamn show if you do find blind people boxing.
Okay. Let me
with
look.
beepers and shit.
Keep rolling. I'm looking.
Which you'd think would burn more calories than they do. It's remarkable, actually. It should be a science experiment. All he's got to do is stop flapping those gums, stop throwing food into it, take a 5-minute break, get out here, and we'll do it. But he does, guys. What you have to learn about him, and you probably know this if you're a fan of us, but if you're a fan of his, you have an IQ that's at Forrest Gump level. Right.
That's his wife, Bradford. That's his wife. That is not just the chicken blue. That's April, his wife. Like, they're married. And they do this. So they're married and they work together. And there's like 3 kids that are his previous kids from a previous marriage, and she has like a car seat in her thing. Like, she's just doing way too much, man. She's doing the roofing,
Dude, she does roofing.
She did roofing while he sat and played video games. I mean, he didn't even pass any nails up or anything.
Oh my God, he better have had dinner ready that fucking day.
I know. I mean, well, what do you think the odds of that, Corniff, that he had dinner ready for any? I mean, he probably like ate a frozen burrito and jacked off and passed out. And she's like, I just put the roof on the house.
Yeah.
Me and my dad just put the roof on the house. What are you doing?
Yeah. Sad.
He's going to have to go to a special school. He never tells the truth about anything. He lies constantly.
Why? Okay.
He projects terribly. He's just a wounded, hurt, bullied fat kid who never got older. Where he kind of choked on his own dick again, where he goes,
He found it?
I would box Steel Toe. And then he repeats it 19 times to cover 30 minutes of content because he's remarkably untalented. He goes, I'm gonna box.
Hey, we have both of our bots
Come on.
going in the chats. Can you see it in the can you see the chat inside the restream, or are you looking at the outside chat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, what?
Did you see both of our bots are running at the same time in this? Because I got my other bots going.
Oh, well, yeah. You mean the stream elements?
Yeah. See right here.
Yeah, well, I mean,
We got
yours
them.
is only running on your channel. And
Oh, I
then
know, but I
mine's
could see both of them, and that's the first time that I've actually had them on in this while we're doing this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Steel Toe. He talks like he's eating.
Boy, them poor little toothpick arms aren't gonna last.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then I said, well, yeah, fucking get down here. Well, you gotta fly me down. I'm like, no.
And also our timing with each other's is pretty good. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the timing of them, and they're spaced out pretty good.
Yeah, they should be pretty spot on from when the show started.
Yeah, so someone's going back and forth with the channel, they won't, be annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, look at-
we actually have 4 wheat diff, and you're 2 of them. Wheat and diff. We're going to count you as 2, and spruce and goose. So there's 4 right there. Thank you. And then me and corn diff make 6. And I'm sure that my mom or somebody in my family is watching.
No. Get down here. And then finally I went, if you're going to be a crybaby about it,
Hey,
find a flight.
Pause it where we can see Aaron's arm. We can see April's pretty good, but pause it where his hand is down. Can you?
Send it to me. And then when you get, because I don't think he has the balls to come
flailing
down here and do it.
his hands.
I go, when you come here and we do the thing.
Look at there. Let's go. See, he just flails. Right. Look at his arm, the size of his arm compared to hers. I mean, she says his toothpick arms, but
His arm
come
thing.
on.
Yeah.
She's not built like she's not buff or nothing.
Well, and he's also not built like a boxer.
No, and he's 6'3". So look, if he's that tall and his arms are that skinny, like they can't be that large.
They're not. I'm saying that's what I would say. He has toothpick arms,
Yeah,
right? But he's talking about he's got toothpick arms.
yeah.
And he's talking about the other guy's toothpick arms.
Like it's just.
Aaron's, look at this one. Read this. You got to read this one, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Aaron has arms the consistency of thawed shrimp. Oh, kind of firm, but not enough.
Either.
Yeah.
Firm enough to be like he's got like al dente arms.
He looks like Milhouse from The Simpsons. Every
Oh
time
my
I
God,
think,
yeah, he
think
does.
of Aaron, it's Milhouse from The Simpsons. He grew up.
I also feel like if you threw a beard on him and like a stovepipe hat, he'd be a great Abraham Lincoln, like down in Venice Beach or whatever.
You ever seen The American Office?
Yes.
Gabe. You remember Gabe?
Okay.
He's a Gabe.
Then I'll reimburse you because you're going to be too hurt to go and actually walk your ass into the airport and move. You're going to be fucked up.
Ooh.
And now, total radio silence on that. So again, it challenging people to boxing match.
But what if Patrick can take your punches, bro? Like, what are you, bro? What if Patrick could take his punches?
Yeah. I mean,
This is fucking gay, first of all. But if you're going to do it, I'm going to say, okay, let's do it. And then he keeps finding ways to try to back out. And then after he backs out, he goes, I was never serious anyway. It's like,
Well, maybe he wants you to spot.
What?
Patrick's got a pretty. He doesn't hold back his opinion or thoughts. He doesn't strike me as that type of person. I'm sure
Not at all.
He's different in person from on the podcast, but I forgot where I was going with that.
All right.
Bar with him when we're in Vegas sometime.
hey, when I come to Vegas, I'll drag your ass to either the Mayweather
I
Boxing
found-
Club. I'll drag you to Joey. What is it? Joey Vacos or something.
I would rather not.
City. We'll go to City Gym. We can spar. We'll get you your.
Oh, what?
Okay, I found it. All right. So being an outspoken person, I feel like for all Aaron knows, Patrick's been punched a lot. Maybe
What?
there's been a lot of people that don't like what Patrick has to say, and who the fuck knows? But I also see Aaron, and I see someone very punchable.
Oh, for sure.
Um,
Well, because he's got an arrogance, whereas
he's more like a
Patrick-
string bean.
Yeah,
Go
and
to
but
Patrick.
Patrick has a more flexible and stocked armory of comedy ammunition. He's much more. I mean, the references. Look, I'm an old guy, and this dude is banging out references left and right from from the 80s to today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got a full gamut of like all kinds of shows. And Aaron, I've watched him. He's got about 30% of that arsenal, I believe, mentally.
Yeah.
He's 30% of what I believe from listening to both of them. Because Patrick is fully switched on when he gets going, you know?
Aaron's exactly what he has always strived to be. He's terrestrial radio quality.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick's show feels more like an HBO or Showtime.
Right. And the energy of the experience when someone is as well traveled as Patrick by comparison to Aaron, who I don't even know if the guy's got a passport. You've seen our exchanges on Twitter.
Yeah.
But, you know, I also talked to him about him never being in a real fight. So if it came down to a situation where he was in a street fight, I don't think he's got a chance in hell. Boxing is the only place he has a chance to win.
He needs rules and guidelines that are for it to be an even playing ground. Yeah, somebody out in the street would just punch him and kick him in the nuts.
Well, you know, and from a standpoint of Muay Thai, you know, I did Muay Thai for so long that, you know, he was talking about, oh, well, you can't knee this or that, the other. It's like when you do Muay Thai and you go up against like a regular boxer that doesn't know how to use their legs. I have kicked people with my shin in classes and they have passed out. Like they have passed out 2 times. It was the same guy.
How rude.
Yeah, it was the same guy. He passed out 2 times from shin kicks, like bone to bone.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to condition your shins. And when someone who's not used to that gets hit by that, it's like getting hit with a bat in your leg.
You know, I
hard.
practice corn fu.
Corn fu. We need that drop. Thank you so much, Magic 8 Ball. That is me.
What do you call it? Your
And
USA
corner
boxing
fit me. This is actually AI me. You're right. You saw it. You got me.
insurance, and we'll do the thing. You don't have to pay a dime. I know you're missing your money.
No, you're not paying for it. He's going to be all in if he's going to spar with you.
I know you don't have any money. I guess your wife's leaving you.
This is the equivalent of Tony Baloney. Like, I've heard it a couple times.
I don't know that is he meaning it as an insult or is it just a?
I mean, no,
wacky-
this is like the goof. I just wish a different goof would come. You know,
Oh.
I mean, you know, I bet,
mean,
but
it's
there's,
still
but I guess there's not a
appreciated.
lot that rhymes with it, is there?
No, zero dark.
Pony,
Tony,
Like-
Bonnie, banana, phony.
you know.
No,
Zero
phony
dark-
was the first one in the
Yeah,
song.
that's it. I think that's it. Anybody got a rhyming dictionary? That's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe I've limited myself here and I don't even know.
What? Somebody said it's projection. His wife is actually leaving him.
It's the same thing Steel Toe does. We go after Melton, and then he's like, too many L's. I'm taking too many L's. I don't want any part of this. And then we're like, yeah, well, you shouldn't have messed with Steel Toe. Case closed. It's like, play the clip of me doing that. Wouldn't it be so much more damning to play a clip of me going like, whoa, so many L's. I don't want any of Aaron Imholt. But no, every clip is me going, bring it, Pudgy. I don't know how boxing you do. Let's fight. You said you were going to fight me. Let's fight. Those are the clips. But in your mind, the clips are, Melton didn't want any. So that's what she has to do too. And then he gets offended.
Okay, can you give some context to the trash dick comment?
Aaron don't make April come is what April said one day.
Oh, okay.
That's the gist of it.
Zero dark zony, zero dark midget tossing. That rhymes. There you
Here's
go.
our midget tossing. Fuck
That's
yeah.
great. I like that.
That's the new one.
There it is.
Here, you want me
We
to update
found
the
it.
title for you?
We found it.
Fuck.
That's Busta Rhymes right there. Zero dark zony. There you go. It is the new Xenu. It is the Xenu hybrid of me.
Every time we call him a fat ass, it's like, I do? Fuck. News to me.
If it
Yeah,
makes,
we
if it makes
so
you
we
feel
don't
any
like
better,
to
the
not
only
force
reason they
them.
picked me is because it would upset other people. I'm only used as a pawn in that world. I'm never used as it's never actually about me. It's all about who will be upset that I was mentioned. So it's not a reflection of talent, believe me.
He can make up anything and just tell you that's the way it happened. Yeah, we told Patrick we want to we're in for his boxing challenge, and then he's just like, oh no, I didn't mean it, and he ran away. It's like, what? Can we see the footage of that? You don't need to. He acknowledged that I'm tougher than him and I'm a better boxer, and he ran away. And he said, "Oh no, Steel Toe's beating us again. I can't."
What?
Zero Dark Macaroni.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. It doesn't have to have the same amount of syllables. Arrow Kitty, what's happening? How you doing? Welcome.
Can't stop getting my L's. It's like, I did? Fuck, I must have been sleep casting again.
Zero Dark Spumoni.
Zero Dark
all gonna be
Alimony.
food. It's all going to be food. Zero Dark Abalone. Zero Dark Moni Moni, like the Billy Idol song.
Zero Dark Agony.
There we go. Agony. The
Ceremony.
Scottish. Oh, Zero Dark Breaking Bonies. There we go.
Zero Dark Testimony.
There we go. Zero Dark Abalo.
Any footage of that at all where I'm having the breakdown? No. That doesn't exist. Look, Al.
Look at that. There's my tweet.
Zero Dark Shoney.
There's a Zero Dark Tony _OG when that was in fact my Twitter. Zero Dark Stony. There we go. When that was in fact my Twitter, which has been suspended for a while, it'll come back.
How the hell did we not think of Stony?
I don't know.
Fuck, that's good.
That's a good one. So here he says, get your USA boxing license, doctor, physical, and then he will be cleared to compete. That's an awful lot added on there.
Where? He's the only
Zero Dark Alimony? I hope not.
guy who never shows you a tweet, never shows you a video. You know, he'll show you a video of like retards that he's making fun of, but he won't show a video. He'll tell you what Melton did. He'll tell you what somebody in the chat did and how he won. He never will show the interaction. Does he ever pull up his tweets and show us? No. He can't. He's getting owned over on Twitter constantly all day.
He really
3 likes on every.
He really kind of is.
Zero Dark Pony.
Zero Dark Pony. Oh, here's the plate, guys. Zero Dark Below Me. That's good. I like that. See, Magic 8 Ball. Now you're using your noggin.
Zero Dark Crony.
Ooh. Zero Dark Zamboni, like that cleans off the ice.
Gino Bisconti's airborne herpes bump says, "What's your?"
Okay, see, there's the collection plate.
The old ashtray.
The collection plate is in
fucking
hand.
problem with me today, Aaron? I just gave you some good advice. Well, where is it? Hold on. I'm sure you and Melton can get on a happy punch card. They will promote 2 dorks off the internet to fight. I mean, look, you book me in anything, I'll take the guy to the hospital. But he doesn't want to. He wants to cry and whine, and then when I call him out on it, he wants to throw fits. That's kind of how his thing works. It's just, he's boring.
Classic
Always
Melton.
ready with 199 says, why run from Melton and lie about it? Oh, you are desperate. I really hope you get smarter as you get older, because if that's the hill you're dying on, oof, I feel bad for you, pal. That is an ugly, ugly existence. I don't know if I should laugh at a guy like that or feel sorry for him, but I think it's a little bit of both.
Even just the name, like Megamind, like we're two very attractive people. So I mean, you're really reaching here. But
What?
I said, no, he should obsess about him like he is.
Here's
right
what
now.
you need to do. When you want me to stop, hit your horn sound. Because I have trouble hearing your vocal. You could bring your vocals up.
All right, how's that?
A little more.
How's that?
Perfect.
Okay. Audience. 1 in the
Audience.
chat if Corn sounds better, or 2 if he's too damn loud. All right.
There you go.
Said it. Sorry.
it's the truth. Like, people are gonna look at our very lovely wedding photos this weekend. The fucking Megamind, this hot bitch with a tattoo. What a tragedy.
Megamind, I just want to say this.
Oh,
Look what I made you do.
yeah. I mean,
Look what I made. I don't go to your channel and do it. You got to come here and do it to me.
and he's been here.
You know what? If he said that to me with that face, I would smack the pant. I would fucking
Yeah.
Jesus H.
What did I say? 1 if I sound
You know what?
better?
I would never. I'm really just kidding when I say that, because I really am not a fighter. But I would want to slap him.
He brings out like this part of me that I never really had. Like he makes me feel like a high school bully.
Yeah.
Like
Like, look at this right here, with the pointing and the this and this.
oh, he's so,
He does know how to get to you. I got to give him that.
he
If
fucking
this is
does, man.
If
He
this is a
does.
work,
He is a fucking genius.
he's pretty good. He's
Yes.
pretty good, because I don't think it's funny. You know, but he says it's a work. So, you know. Hey, put a 1 in the chat if you think it's a work. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he is being sincere. Very hateable face.
Here a while.
Remember, kiddo, I made you do that. Sorry. And I know that this smile and that arrogance and everything is part of the reason you hate me, and that's also part of the reason I play it up so much.
It's like you guys talking about the Aaron Emholt interview. It's like, I don't need to watch it. If Aaron Emholt did an interview, it's not a real interview. If Aaron Emholt went on with somebody, it's because he thinks he can control them, not have to answer real questions, and can play it all off like he's in control.
No, and then they all scattered like roaches, and I'm like, really, you guys?
I'm not going around the carousel again about what happened with Aaron and the fight. Anybody who cares to look can go watch it. Imagine me sitting here every week and defending. No, you're right. I'm scared of Aaron and I've run away. Yep, that's the way it happened. I guess.
Spite sniper.
I'm like, all right, guys, I'll keep laughing at you. I'll keep sitting back here waiting, and he can catch that ass whooping anytime he wants.
Oh my God, that's him.
Yeah.
In his
Those are the
boxing
cannons.
gear. And look at his face is all a little busted up.
Yeah, he took a few to the face.
Ugh. I mean, look at his skinny little calves.
The legs, like look at
His
the legs. They
are
go
bro.
the knees. What do you call it when the knees touch but the feet don't have
Knock
to?
need. Knock need.
And what do you call it when the ankle's the same size as the calf?
Cankles.
And what do you call it when look right above that white waistband when it pooches over the waistband a little bit?
Gunt.
This is fun. That's all I got.
Okay. So, and his hands, you know, the way his hands are out. Look at how his right leg and left leg, like they're kind of tilted wrong. They're kind of like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
His knee,
Yeah.
he's knock kneed or whatever it is. Like his knees, it's like his legs from the fucking
Go
top
ahead.
part
I
of his
know what
legs
you're
are
gonna
going
say.
straight up and down, but then
I
his
know what you're gonna
knees and feet are spread out.
Here's the thing: is that his legs look like he grew up and like when he was a kid, he had to have like special braces.
Is that his peen?
He had special braces,
He had braces.
right? That he had to have like to change his legs shape. You know, he had to have braces for like the first 8 years of his life with like a walker to change the shapes of his legs, like a Forrest Gump.
Oh, it's called knock knees.
Yeah, knock knees.
Yeah, he's got the old knock knees.
That's hilarious.
And his peen is showing. Well, his little peen poking out, said Jessica.
I don't know if that's a peen or a cup. Does he have a cup on?
Could be.
No, he doesn't want it. You know he's scared. You know he hasn't said yes at all. You know he hasn't said yes at all. You know he hasn't.
Hey, Flat Cat's here. Flat Cat's in the house. Some Flat Cat's work we're looking at here. Thank you, Flat Cat, for doing this cool thing and putting me and Courtney in it. We like it. You can clip us anytime.
Anytime.
Said yes at all. And you know where to find me.
Corndiff's gonna send you them titties. He's got them. He's got them. Hyperextended knees only look good on ballerinas. That is true. That is true. That helps them put helps them get the legs back.
Yep.
I used to do pas de deux. Speaking of ballet, do you know what pas de deux is, Corndiff?
Not a chance.
Pas de deux is duet ballet. Now, what that means is I ain't no ballerino, but what I did was I went to a performing arts school for a little while, and there was a need for guys in the dance class to lift and sort of like throw or balance the girls or whatever it was. So I had to go get like the ballet stuff with the shoes and the nut hugger stuff.
How many girls did you balance?
Well, I was in high school. It was very prosperous.
It was a worthwhile endeavor.
Oh, for sure. We were like,
Excellent.
holy shit, we get to go hang out with the dancers because they're like, I was like, okay.
Memories were made, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I was selected like a side of beef. I was selected like at the fish market, the Fulton Street fish market.
Me.
Fuck
That's
'em.
it. So sorry, guys. Sorry to disappoint you once again. Challenging people to boxing matches is fucking gay, first of all.
All right, so I put that in the chat earlier. Right now, we are going to take another look at. We have a friend the other day that passed away. We want to just say a little something to say, give out a little bit of love to Bobby P from BYB podcast. He passed away a couple days ago, and I went on last night on the BYB thing and did a little celebration of his life. The fellows were having some drinks, so watch the BYB podcast. It's a celebration of life, you know what I mean? And that's what I think all of us would like to be remembered by in death. So, what do you think, Corndiff? You spent some time over there.
Yeah, it's still all crazy to think about. Yeah, but Bobby P was a great dude. I think he wanted to be started to change his name. He wanted to be known as Robert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Robert P. But no, great guy. We lost him too soon.
Indeed. So if anybody's got a drink or anything like a smoke or something, raise a glass, puff a puff, and we send off Bobby P. Godspeed, my friend. We will see you on the other side. So let's take a look at a tribute show that Ray DeVito did, and let's see if he sticks the landing first of all. All right.
Okay.
So that's right. R.I.P. Bobby, guys. Yep. So, will Ray stick the landing? 1 if yes, 2 if no. 1 if yes, 2 if no. And make sure you put your RIP Bobby P's in there. All right. Giving you a second. RIP Steel Toe.
Right, I'm thinking. You said 1 if he's gonna stick it, 2 if no.
Correct.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna say, and this is
Ray.
Ooh. Okay, let me change that. That's a 2.
You want to go to a 2? Okay. All right, let's check. He's got the same, thing as KC going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think one of the next shows we are going to have sort of like a duel. I would love to bring them both on and ask them some general trivia questions, man.
It'd be fun.
We can make that happen.
Let's do it.
Everybody in the chat, make sure you are hitting the like button and share this out. That always helps the algorithm. Make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get up to that 500 to 1,000 to 1 million. Oh, nope. That's a no.
What's going on?
That is a no.
Wait.
What do you mean?
Wait, though. Is that just... Wait, no.
Look,
Play
watch.
that again.
Look. I mean...
fuck. He didn't play.
What's
he didn't
going on, you guys? Yeah.
He didn't.
No.
He doesn't know how to pull the camera out of the shot. That he does that all the time.
Everyone grab their pink comforter.
I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then you said Pat Dixon does have a past.
All right, here we go, guys.
Ray
Ray DeVito.
Chin is kind of neato.
He's not a pedo.
He's not a
His name
pedo.
is Ray DeVito. Problems with his pedo. He's kind of retardido. He's Ray DeVito. His chin is pretty neato.
It sounds like Pedablet.
That Ray DeVito.
El Horrible.
Your information he'll repeat-o. That stinky Guido. That's Ray DeVito. Rock bottom. Podcast starts now.
See? That is him.
What's up? That's my intro, dude. I got an intro, man.
It's on his shoulder.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's catchy.
It's on his arm, dude.
I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening here.
And this
Looks like
shirt
he's Tom
is like,
Cruise running cocaine in planes or something.
what's with the shirt? Why can I see his ribs?
I don't know. It's very, very
He
tight. He
looks
looks almost like an airline pilot, but with a band of some
I
sort.
was
on
thinking
his
more
arm.
like a waiter, like a Greek, like a upset Greek waiter, you know, like
Yeah.
or someone at like a pizza place.
Intro, dude. Come on, man.
That's right.
How
Who
are
made
you?
that for you? B Dabbler, right?
B Dabbler. Yeah, you know the answers. Why ask me questions when you know the answer? Come on, man. You know I
'Cause
got
there's an
fucking
audience,
answers. I
right?
smoked weed. I smoked weed before this.
Oh
um,
shit.
How you doing, buddy? What's going on?
I'm good. How are you, bud?
He's
I'm
high.
good, man.
He's
What
real
were you up
high.
to tonight? I ended up meeting up with some college buddies, and like
He looks like he's about to get bar mitzvah with that shirt on. Like that's like a Hasidic shirt. You know what I mean?
Someone said it's like a $300 shirt. And then another guy said he kept bragging about the shirt and he kept changing the price of it.
Oh, really? Oh, well, then
Yeah.
we're gonna hear some of that in here.
Tim Ryan, who's a congressman, like his staff. I went
Yeah.
to school with them at Bowling Green, and yeah, I just hung out with them, and yeah, I had a great night. I had a
Yeah,
good night.
you dressed up all fancy. Look at you, man. You look like you're ready for success. Dressed for
No.
success.
This is from my buddy. I have a lot of like fancy shirts, and they're all from my buddy Timmy from Astoria, and he's hung out with the Beastie Boys and shit. He knows like Rick Rubin, and like he has a bunch of fancy shirts, and the ones that he doesn't want, he'll give them to his friends. So I got this is one of his shirts. The shirt I wear for my drive-out.
Hold on here. Let's read Daytois. Welcome, by the way, Daytois. Good to see you. Welcome everybody in the chat who's just
Hey.
jumping in.
Welcome, everyone. Daytona says Ray is the most ungrateful person. He needs to be built back better. Wait, that didn't work either. He's effed.
Is also from his catalog.
What's with
You-
the
you win.
armband?
Oh, there
It's
you go.
just like I don't know, it's just a thing on there. But yeah, this is probably like a hundred.
What the fuck? That's not, he never answers a goddamn question. You know, like he asked you a direct question.
He'd be a good politician.
Yeah, Ray. I completely forgot the question. I think that's the idea.
Ones that he doesn't want, he'll give them to his friends. So I got this is one of his shirts. The shirt
This is one of his shirts. This is not even his shirt.
Jesus.
Hold the fuck on. Did you hear that?
Yeah, no. I'm hoping to figure out whose shirt it is that he's wearing.
Okay, we'll look. We gotta just go back a little bit because I gotta confirm this. What?
ones that he doesn't want, he'll give them to his friends. So I got this is one of his shirts. The shirt I wear for my drive out is also from his catalog.
From his catalog. His shirts are from his friend's catalog.
Okay, so he's a famous shirt designer guy, right?
His catalog.
I guess if he's got a catalog of shirts.
Ray, are you sure that's the word that you want to use?
What's with
You-
the
you win.
armband?
It's just like I don't know, it's just a thing on there. But yeah, this is probably like $150 retail shirt, which I did not pay any money
150.
for. He just gave it to me.
It wasn't a different kind of armband, and then you camouflaged it so no one could tell what it was, right?
No, it's like there's a Native American guy on it. He's like, I don't like.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this on his arm? What
fucking
goddamn
terrible.
year is this shirt from? What is this? What is this? What is this? Affliction 1992?
It's bad.
How they put him in
Affliction
my
Office
armpit.
Edition.
Oh god, it's horrible.
Seems like kind of like
Seems a little disrespectful, Ray.
yeah,
Come
why
on,
put him
man.
in the armpit. But yeah, I don't know who made this shirt, but it is pretty cool. But I have like a lot of like cool shirts that I just
Hey,
got
everyone,
from my.
Everyone, hit like.
Hit that like.
Hit like.
Hit that like button.
Won't
my
you
buddy.
please?
That
Hit
lived in
like.
the store. How are you today, man? What's going on?
Yeah, not a lot going on. I don't know if you saw MLC today with Chad. That was pretty interesting. And then we got some sad news, but we can leave that till later. Start off hot.
Oh shit! I didn't see all of Chad and MLC. I thought it was good what I saw. All right, give us the sad news, and then we'll make it uplifting.
Oh, our buddy.
Okay, so this is going to be the first time I've seen Ray have an emotional moment like this.
Really?
Well, I mean, I've never seen him take news of a death. Have you?
No, I've never seen him show emotion.
Okay. So, I mean, we're going to see how he handles with his, capacity, how he handles this news. I feel like I need to duck. I don't know why.
Buddy Bobby P, who was always been on the Backyard Boys, BYB, he passed away today. 28 years old, young man. Not good. He's been in a coma since Monday, so we'd kind of been tight-lipped all week about it, just kind of seeing how it was going to work out before we talked about it. So, but we found out just not even a few hours ago that he did actually pass away. So that's very unfortunate, young man.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Will be missed.
Yeah, dude, you're right. That is a bummer. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he was a good kid, had some issues in life, but whatever.
There's that licking the lips, that soothing, that self-soothing shit,
Ray.
So he's extremely uncomfortable. He just licked his lips. He's self-soothing when he licks his lips.
Maybe he's trying to be sexy. You got nothing.
You're always going to be the good cop. I know. It is. You just like everybody. Corn dip you're Switzerland and Sweden all wrapped up into
He's got his designer shirt on, and he's trying to look like a hot piece of meat for the ladies.
You're going to have to take sides one day. All right.
That's still way too young to be leaving this earth, 28. That's very young, man.
Yeah, no, that is crazy young. How'd you guys meet? Did you guys meet online? Yeah, tell us about him now that you brought him up. Let's celebrate him for a minute. Let's talk about the good things about him. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, a little, maybe he came into the room like Dick Van Dyke, but he seems to be doing okay.
Yeah. He like to play guitar, has a young kid, so like a 1-year-old son.
All right, you're making this more depressing.
I know, man. I know. Well, there's no way to get around the fucking depressing part of that shit, so it's unfortunate. But whatever. He just
how'd you meet him? Tell. How
just doing podcasting. He's from the South. Whatever. He was on the show.
We've got a hair problem here because he's just not pulling it together.
He's got kind of the Aaron Spider hair going on now.
Oh, for sure.
Show I was on before, so I met him that way. But when we all kind of split off and went our own way, he was jumped on with the BYB boys, and he was loyal to us pretty much ever since. Yeah, I'm sure you did because you've been on our show a few times, so I guarantee you've met him before.
Well, I liked him because I remember no one that I did not like. So how about that?
We were actually the other night. We were actually all on the same screen. Me and Ray and Bobby P. It was like second to last time I was on. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
just far too young, and he'll be missed.
For sure.
Dude, that's a bummer, man. But yeah, R.I.P. Bobby P.
There you go.
P. He's a good guy. KB is here. She says peace. Straight men start guilty. We are as gay as they can be. It's all me. He's straight. I was blowing dudes. That's why I started late. I was blowing dudes.
Ray was blowing dudes.
That's just what I do before I start.
You go to the same sauna that Chad goes to, or what's up with that?
No.
He looks like goddamn like Renfro in this.
Did you hear him say he was blowing dudes?
And what's with the Hitler head?
The Hitler what?
Look at his hair right now.
I don't know, man. He was having a problem with it just a second ago, like it was a dilemma.
Well, he just put it right.
Was like he didn't know where his part was. He was fucking trying to rake his hair to the right, to his right, and then he went to the left.
Well, now this is the opposite direction as when he started.
Yeah.
So he's gone back and forth like 6 goddamn times.
It's like he's new to this body every time he wakes up.
What's up with this hair thing? What do I do with this here? What do I do with the hair? Look at it. I mean, you know, his head's goddamn huge. I mean, look at the size of his chin and everything with his shoulders. What?
He'd be a good goat. Yeah, he could headbutt.
Hopping on laps accidentally. Those are quotes. I don't do them very well.
Because your arm doesn't move, I get it.
No, because I can't do the fingers, the quotes. Quotes.
I get it. Crest whitening strips. Someone listened to my podcast earlier. Amanda Gill was great. She uses fucking Crest whitening strips. I got to get on those, dude. I gotta. My teeth are not great.
That's never a good idea.
They were like, I'm just going through the chat.
Oh yeah. What are they? They're always trying to guess what shirt you're gonna wear, what time you're gonna start, what. No cure shirt tonight. You all lose because he surprised you with a dress shirt. Ha ha. Psych.
Depeche Mode, dude. I would not mind having a Depeche Mode shirt. I like Depeche Mode. Enjoy this.
What's your favorite song?
He has a fucking band on his arm that is an American Indian print. I really can't get past that. I'm really having a problem getting past that. What?
He seems happy and emotional, like he's on ecstasy. Like I feel like he would be touchy if you were in the room.
Right, he drinks with this TBI, dude. He's a little smooth brain. He's pickling himself.
I'm gonna say enjoy the silence and personal Jesus. I'm gonna go with
Harris.
I like Depeche Mode. I would go to a concert.
I want to go back and I want to count. Can we count how many times he switches the hair?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on.
So, but we found out just not even a few hours ago that he did actually pass away. So that's very unfortunate, young man.
Funny Redbird.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Will be missed.
Yeah, dude. You're right. That is a bummer. Yeah, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he was a good kid. Had some issues in life, but whatever. That's still way too young to be leaving this earth. 28. That's very young, man.
It's true.
Yeah, no, that is crazy.
Yeah.
How'd you guys meet? Did you guys meet online? Yeah, tell us about him now that you brought him up. Let's celebrate him for a minute. Let's talk about the good things about him.
Did you meet on Tinder? Fuck.
How about that?
Yeah. He liked to play guitar. Has a young kid, so like a 1-year-old son.
All right, you're making this more depressing.
I know, man. I know.
He took 3 seconds of that. So there's his emotional capacity. What you just saw right there, that is it.
He's like, no, I only wanted the good things.
Right. I mean, between those 2 points, right? Jesus, I mean, it's like.
And then we go right
immediately
into a hair fixing.
Right.
Like to play guitar. Has a young kid, so like a 1-year-old son.
All right, you're making this more depressing.
I know, man. I know. There's no way to like get around the fucking depressing part of that shit. So it's unfortunate, but whatever. Just
3.
How'd you meet him? Tell how
just doing podcasting. He's from the South. Whatever.
6.
He was on the show I was on before, so I met him that way. But when we all kind of split off and went our own way, he was jumped on with the BYB boys, and he was
9.
loyal to us pretty much ever since.
10.
Yeah, I'm sure you did because you've been on our show a few times, so I guarantee you've met
11.
him before.
Well, I liked him because I remember no one that I did not like. So how about that?
Well, that's good. So you like all the ones that are left too, then?
Yeah. Dude,
yeah, just far too young, and he'll be missed.
Yeah, dude, that's a bummer, man. But yeah, R.I.P. Bobby P.
There you
Bobby
go.
P. He's a good guy. KB is here. She says peace. Like, straight men start guilty. We are as gay as they can be. It's all me. He's straight. I was blowing dudes. That's why I started late. I was blowing dudes. That's just what I do before I start.
Did you go to the same sauna that Chad goes to, or what's up with that?
No. I
hopping on laps.
How many was that? Was that 12 that we counted?
I think it was 12, but between 10 and 12.
Wow. I mean, I feel like I'm just, I'm losing track. What's going on, Chris?
Incidentally, those are quotes. I don't do them very well.
Yeah, 12.
Because your arm doesn't move, I get it.
No, because I can't do the fingers, the quotes. Quotes.
Crest whitening strips. Someone listened to my podcast earlier. Amanda Gill was great. She uses fucking Crest whitening.
Forward a little bit here.
I don't know if you're selectively picking and choosing or who's editing your stuff.
Okay, it's parted in the middle. So it's got to be at least 13 now. We're at least 13 by a skip. We got to add another one. And I'm sure we could add another one in there because one of those kind of looked like 2, and I counted it as 1. But when I think back, we're at 14 now. In my humble opinion, because I think I counted 2 as 1. It was a little slow.
Okay.
And I only counted it by every time he moved the hair with a different thought of what the hair was going to look like. You understand? That was my criteria as a judge.
Very specific.
You think, well, this is.
But there's a lot of funny content in there, and that's just me being honest with you.
Yeah, I just
Check.
put a clip of the whole Western medicine, like talking about 90s rap, but Western medicine, like, what's up? The West Coast has got no love for John Hopkins. Like, how many dogs do you have barking in the bedroom?
What?
3. They're outside. They're on the other side of the wall outside. I put them out. I know. Well, I can't even yell at them right now because they're outside.
But no, I put up that joke, and it's already gotten like 20,000 views on like Facebook and like 15,000 views on
Oh, we got to let everybody know what we're doing, right? We got to start, over in the next couple shows, we are going to start to migrate everybody. So it might come to a time like this when we're about an hour in the show, when we go, everybody, we're going over to RipCast. So everybody meet us over there. So be prepared for that in the next couple of shows. We're really trying to get the RipCast show going so that we could not run it on our individual channels, make it successful enough in a way that we feel that we could just run it on RipCast. So we really appreciate. Put another one in there, Corniff, please, another link, so everybody can go and make sure they join.
Oh yeah, and if you're watching on my channel, it's pinned to the top of the chat. The link. Just subscribe to RipCast, please.
Yeah, and you guys got the video in the community.
On,
most
on
of you guys
YouTube.
have my thing on.
Ski Mask. What's up, buddy?
This is Ski Mask. He's jumped in here. We'll forward a little bit and see how he deals with the fellas. I think I just saw him fix his hair again. Okay, I didn't see it in that sequence at all. Not there. Oh. Yep. 15.
Holy shit.
Okay, let's go there.
I always get a swatch watch.
Why don't you go get it fitted for your wrist? Right?
So back in the 80s, or you had one of the like real colorful swatches, like the yellow and pink, like hot colors.
They were like
Back in the day.
like Sassoon jeans and Guess jeans. So I'm like,
All
still
this
a thing.
talking about mashed potato.
By the way,
God.
we got to give respect to beloved Chatter because he was there the night with the man, and
Also burn that effing shirt.
he's making a good
Burn the
point.
fucking
All this
shirt.
talk-
Yeah, he's making the same fucking point I just made. Burn that fucking shirt, right?
But he is right.
I
All
like
the talk
that.
about this
That's
mashed
hilarious.
potatoes, not one mention of amidst asparagus side order. He did have asparagus too. He did. He had like 3 orders of mashed potatoes and some asparagus and a steak. And yeah, but it was you have to admit, beloved Chatter, it was 90% mashed potato.
Right.
Okay, how about you guys? Do you guys take home doggy bags, or how
Fuck
does
yeah,
it work?
dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Now, Ray, I know you can't cook a steak, but are you a fan of tube steak?
Tube steak. I don't know what tube steak is.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Oh, sweet boy. Sweet boy. He is.
He could have played along.
I want him to come on, so I'm not going to say anything too bad. But he can't be doing this with shirts. You know what I mean? Rip one, rip off. Yeah, there you go.
The white shirt?
Yeah, the white shirt. He can't do this.
Do what? With the...
Bro, what is he, the fucking village people? He's got the Indian thing on his arm.
Yeah, the arm's not a good look.
I mean, what the fuck? Have you ever seen a shirt? I've seen stuff with numbers. This is like a full band around the shirt. I've never seen this.
It's kind of like a Kanye shirt. Like
Kanye.
Like it feels fashion-y. Kind
Fucking
of,
dumbest thing I've ever seen on a shirt is that.
Well, there you go.
Ski Mask got molested on an oil rig. All right, well that's
hilarious.
Just an illegal firearm, and shot it off out in the front street, and then just like ran around the block and was like, "Oh, I'm here to save the day."
I know Keanu. I've met Keanu. She's not an actress.
Right.
All right, so you get the idea of what's going on with Ray. He's still a little smooth brain, but speaking. Speaking of spoof brains,
Speaking of smooth brains,
we're talking about me now then. We are going to move to our buddy. Of course, you know him, you love him. Casey Armstrong. We are here.
my
Gotta
favorite,
visit with him a
my
little
favorite
bit.
pianist.
Yes. Thick as a plank. Thick as a plank. This lad here. So let's first of all, he doesn't stick the landing here because his intro is just basically we'll run back a little bit so you can see what his intro actually is. His intro isn't any, there's no dismount, there's no run, this is his Frank Rizzo thing again. He is playing this whole Frank Rizzo thing.
That's dumb, but is he gonna
Again.
stick the landing?
So there is no landing to stick. I mean, look,
Once this
See?
stops,
like, really?
you think
Is that you want to call it that? Is that how you want to go?
maybe too easy?
Let's try it.
Try it.
One in the chat. If he, we got to give him the landing after this, then, which is going to be a tough call. One in the chat if he sticks it. Two in the chat if he doesn't. I feel like he already has lost. But this is corned if a good fucking cop over here doesn't ever want to fucking bust anybody's balls. We're gonna have to electrocute the corn. We don't want to pop him though. We don't want to pop.
No. Getting a lot of twos and a couple of ones.
Here's one. Okay. All
Let's see
right.
what happens.
All right. Let's run it, as they say. Oh, let me take the mute off. Shit. There we go.
Was purely coincidental.
Shut up. You are a crumb. You're a crumb creep and you're a crumb coward. All right, guys. Hey, hi, everybody. Welcome. Nice to see you, everybody.
No, I don't think he stuck
Got
the
a
landing.
lot for you tonight.
I don't think he did either.
That felt like he didn't even realize he was on air.
I don't think he knows he's even in the goddamn room, to be, quite honest with you. I'm going to squeeze it this way.
And what's with the green screen? Is there a tear on the right, or is there something in front of it?
Fuck right. This fucking background that he has. What?
He's got a tear in his green screen.
On the upper right there. Yeah. Oh, on the lower right. Oh, yeah. Big time.
I think it's a big tear.
Wow.
Nice.
You're a crumb creep and a creep crumb. He's a fucking idiot.
It's gonna be fun.
Okay. Jesus Christ. His microphone isn't on.
It's on, but is he using it?
Dude, listen to me. Okay. Listen.
First, I want to ask some advice before we do anything.
Bro.
No.
That's not the mic that is in front of him.
That's coming through what? A laptop, I guess?
He's coming through whatever computer, whatever ambient microphone is picking him up. But it ain't
or it could be the webcam mic. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It ain't the one in front of him.
No.
Please, welcome. Coach, where did you go?
Holy shit.
It's probably good you're not there for a minute. But guys, I got to ask you something.
Oh, no. Here it is.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck me. Come on.
Okay. Now,
Is that a tenderloin?
that is a pork tenderloin. A tenderloin of pork in his schlong slot. His schlong holder.
His barn
the
door.
Yes, his barn door. The boner flap. Okay. So this fucking guy.
Hey, guys, I'm going to cook this pork roast.
Look at that. He is the mic is not on, Casey.
Hold on. What's the joke? He just said, "Hey
Well,
guys,
hold on.
I gotta cook
Hold
this
on
pork
then.
roast."
Hold on a minute then, dear.
Okay.
We're not there yet. I mean, he just started. Let him, he is dumb as a bag of hammers, dude.
I know, but the setup I just heard so far was, "Hey, I gotta cook this pork chop," or whatever the fuck he said.
It gets dumber. It
Okay.
gets dumber. Okay.
Well, I just kept it warm. I kept it warm in my pants. But I got this this perk roast.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is.
That's how you should store your tenderloin, by the way.
But did you hear? Did you hear a perk roast? He says it's perk.
Yeah, perk roast.
Anybody got any tips on how to cook this piece of rubbish? This is
You have to
Hatfield
put
perk.
it inside you.
Do you understand what the joke is there with the perk?
No.
Okay.
Am I supposed to?
It's a psychological experiment in like the 40s or the 50s about group consciousness.
His mic is still not the fuck on. I mean, we are 33 minutes into this bitch. His mind is gone, Magic 8 Ball. He can't, he's got the headset on and he cannot even hear, you know?
I guess we'll get it.
And we've heard that song before. You know, that little Ghostbusters shit.
Like, he's played it before.
Yeah, but he didn't play his normal intro. Born in St. Charles, Rex, take it in the butt from a tranny on Alaska. You know?
Terrible.
I guess I'm too low. Sounds fine. It's wrong. Okay, good. Man, all right. You know, during one of the
whichever one you want to, David. Probably mine. Mine's, you know,
videos I got to show you.
Mine's got more space in the end.
Yeah, I'll find out exactly what that experiment was.
Or whatever.
You guys can look it up yourself and see that
Yeah, that's probably the one that we prefer, but you know,
I had it kind of right.
Wherever you want.
So let me.
We're not going to start enforcing till next week.
Let me just give you a little nonsense, kind of break up that. But I thought that was important to say because sometimes we will do.
I'm just dumbfounded by his fucking sound. How does this happen?
I don't know. It's
wasn't he in radio or some shit for like years?
A $500 mic, and he's not even using it.
It is not even remotely on.
If the headphones serve any purpose, they must not be plugged in right now either, because like he should be able to hear himself.
Hey, everybody from my channel, jump on the Corndiff's channel. Get him to, if he's at 45, try and get him to 50 over there. Jump from my channel over there, whatever's there.
Give me to 50? What? Why? What happened?
You're almost at 50 or something on your channel, is what they're saying. You're pulling the draw. You're the star. You're the belle of the ball.
Oh. Why come to my channel? Go to the RipCast channel.
We know.
Well, you know, we're gonna cut them all off next week.
It could be hurting someone else.
Come on over then.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go, and then we're gonna dangle the midget wrestling in front of you, and then we're gonna end with midget wrestling over on RipCast.
And you know what we can also do that I found out earlier? Blindfolded boxing is a thing.
Oh, no, not blindfolded.
Okay.
Blind
and
people.
And blind boxing.
Ooh, is there a? Okay.
We don't want to let people down, or we don't.
Is there any amputee boxing?
Fuck. I will look.
I mean, look, if you search it, I'm sure it's there. You know.
Man, there's definitely blind boxing.
Is there really? Okay.
There really
That's
is.
what we're going to be dangling next week for everybody to jump over to RipCast. Is next week we're going to finish with the blind boxing. And if either one of us forget and you remind, blame Corndiff. So Corndiff's going to have to remind me.
What?
Well, you're going to have to remind me of that.
Okay.
That package that you're talking about. You
Okay,
hold
all
that.
right.
You put that to the side. Put it in your notes.
I'll
Don't let
take
me
a picture
forget.
with my phone. Hold on.
Yeah, don't let me forget for the next thumbnail.
Got it.
All right. Oh my God. Okay, first of all, I am not messing with any of this footage because he always gets copyright strikes.
That's the laugh of a murderer.
Well, not full-on copyright strikes, but, you know. He doesn't know how to pick out the footage is what I'm saying.
No.
The guy, I would be embarrassed not only to fart on live TV, but to fart with a little twit fart, like a little rabbit poot. That guy should go back to fart school. KC, you have a song parody playing in the background on loop. It's the Who You Gonna Call 1A smidge hard to hear you, but still entertaining show. Thanks.
Oh my God, it's not. It's still not on. He is that close with the goddamn headphones on. Why is his head so fucking thick?
He's got one of them on. His
no,
left
the fuck?
ear.
He should be able. He can't hear that his mic is not on.
No, that's what I'm saying. What they can't. They must not be plugged in, or like he doesn't even realize that he can't hear himself right now through the headphones.
Okay, he is completely useless. Okay.
Yeah.
KC is making me autistic.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That pot is down, so that's not playing. I think it might have played twice when I was trying to turn it off.
That pot's down
for a total of a minute. Okay, let's see.
He's shaking his leg.
It's Don DeLuise from the movie Fatso. KC, I told you to watch George Forbes. I'm not a liar. Is that the guy that I love? No, funeral director told me to do that. You're mixing up your people now. Funeral director told me to watch that, and it's become a classic. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And no, you're wrong. Don DeLuise, KC, your song played on loop for 10 minutes. No, that's a totally different channel.
I'm over here now. No, I'm over here now.
That's not right. Don't do that. Come on, man. Be on my team or don't. If you want to, help me out in constructive criticism, cool. Don't fuck with me. Here's another new made-up one.
But I also believe, okay. I see, beloved chatter, I get your point here. I understand. But also, don't you think, read this one out loud, please. Cornell.
Ray said it was a $150 shirt, and then it became a $300 shirt. Ray paid $0.
Okay, but do you, he like, oh, I got it from his catalog. I'm renting it. I'm renting this shirt for a month.
Now, I do see that he retracted his comment, so maybe he didn't mean it.
Right.
I don't know.
I'm
obligated to say that.
But I believe that Ray is, you know how there's those people where you're like, hey, how much is that car? And they're like, oh, it's $1. You know what I mean? Like he has no concept of what things are worth or how much they are.
Yeah.
I think he's getting to that point,
He might be. Probably is.
Well, maybe he meant with and without the sleeves. The 300 versus the 150. Like, without the sleeves, it's going to be $150. He just sounds like fucking Rain Man all day. Back to Casey. Oh boy, he's still keyed out in his hands. What is Casey made of?
I don't know, man. I don't know how he does that.
Okay. Scott Salem's Lot. Casey, the mic levels need fixing. All right. Well, I'll look into it. Chalido! Case, the Who You Gonna Call parody was playing in the background for a bit. Your mic sounds like it's off. Audio is off on your voice, brother. Chalino, thank you very much for letting me know that.
Shaking like that. Do you see his head shaking?
I didn't.
Okay. All right. Look. This is very problematic here, fella. Let's just go back just a little bit, but watch his head start to shake here. Like seriously, remember when we caught him having like a little freaking stroke?
Yeah.
You remember that? We actually caught him. I don't know if you guys were watching the show early on. One of our other episodes, we've been covering KC since like one of our first episodes, right? So there was one episode where he actually had like a mini stroke on the air.
It did not look good.
It did not look good. Medical professionals go, yep, that's a little mini stroke. So watch his head shake, very much like Jesse, very much like the former governor of Minnesota.
in the background for a bit. Your mic sounds like it's off. Audio is off.
See right there.
Your
there
voice, brother. Chelino, thank you very much for letting me know that.
Now, I can't tell if he's shaking his leg or his head shaking with like fucking tremors. But can you guys see that? Put a 1 in the chat if you could see that. Am I out of my mind?
Well, you may be out of your mind, but no, I did see that.
RipCast is the channel that we do together, Colt C. We each are running RipCast on our individual channels right now.
Yeah, we're trying to funnel everyone to the RipCast channel.
That's where all the heroin is. That's where all the heroin is. Hey,
the
Phil
heroin's
Elmore
over
in the
there.
house.
So
Thank you so much, Phil.
Heroin. Yeah.
We're looking forward to having Phil on there. Yeah, but I mean, look at him. Look closely at KC. It looks like his head is having a tremor. Look at that. Right there.
Oh,
it's
there
shaking.
It is. Yeah.
Chelino.
He might be shaking his leg, but yeah, it's
I don't see the rest of his body shaking though.
No.
That's a tough one.
Chelino DeVito. I mean, off as in not right. We can hear you, but your mic audio is not right. It should be high right now.
Oh my
because
God.
The thing
48
is,
minutes
on,
in.
KC. Sweetheart.
48 minutes.
We're 48 minutes into his show, and we have skipped through a significant part of it, but his microphone is still not on. I don't see the chair moving. That's why I don't see the chair moving. We're going to have to go back and look at this again, guys, because this is important. I mean, is KC like, we've seen him have a mini stroke. So tremors to me are like a minor, but a pittance.
Oh, Redbird knows. So apparently his head shakes when he concentrates.
Oh, that's okay. Good. Yeah,
That's
perfect.
what it is.
Okay, that's what it is.
Let's see.
Now I get it now.
Chelino.
Holy shit.
Chelino DeVito. I mean, off as in not right. We can hear you, but your mic audio is not right.
His voice is shaking too. Did you hear his voice shake there? Holy shit. Yeah, you're ready to fight, bro. Get right in the ring. You get right. Somebody get his hands wrapped. Okay? Get his hands wrapped. Get him some gloves. How many ounces you want to go with the gloves, Case? Jesus. He couldn't get hit in a pillow fight.
Because the thing is, I haven't been able to figure out. I've watched all the videos and I have not been able to figure out how I can press pause and stop the videos. So I have to make my mic louder than the video that's going out there. And if I don't do that, then you can't hear me. So that's another thing.
The hamster wheel in his head.
Guys, this is my fourth month. And you guys have been so cool to me.
Oh my God, did you see that? There's no way that's his leg shaking because the chair's not shaking.
Well, if it's not, that means he's just sitting there and shaking his head.
So,
I did just see the chair move, but just like he shifted it, not like he was shaking it. See, this is very concerning to me because this is like very, he's had a stroke, man, on the air, literally.
People out there who want me to fail and who want to say things, this is going to happen, it's going to happen, which never happened. Strangely, until people need to be right.
Yeah, I
or
don't see the chair shaking, dude.
Right, but it's cool. It's like it could be my friend next door, that's doing this. So you never know what's going on. But I'm learning. I hope you don't hold it against me, and I try and do a good show for you guys. I hope. At the end of your day, I hope I make you laugh once or twice. Hey, guy can dream, right? All right.
Well, remember, he's had a head injury, and him and Stuttering John wanted to have a boxing match. Do you remember that, Cordiv?
Yeah, it's been a while. Whatever happened to that? It just kind of went away.
Whatever happened to that? Bro, they're both fucking Pop-Tarts. They forgot completely. What do you mean what happened to it? They both forgotten. They don't even remember that they fucking challenge each other to a fight anymore, bro. Are you kidding me? They don't remember. Whatever happened to that? They both have TBIs. They're both, John is a smooth brain, pickled headed alcoholic. Okay. And old Pop Tart here, Casey, has a TBI, right? And probably abused steroids for a long time, which probably burned a lot of them neuroreceptors over there. You look like you're doing an aerobics class, buddy. It's like Olivia Newton-Corn.
That's right. Let's get physical.
Okay, that's the last one. All right. Guys, I got plenty more for you tomorrow, but right now I'm going to get out of here. I got a lot to tell you. There's a couple college games on. Got to see how they did. And
now you're also going to see in his thumbnails. Yeah, I can't take any more of him. But you're going to see in his thumbnails.
Oh, here's the thing, guys. If you were blocked mistakenly.
Okay, so if you see in his thumbnails, right, you will see that there's one here with this girl, right? See this one with this girl on the left?
Yeah.
He has been she was on the show or something. I saw her on there. Like back here, there's a show. Hey, there's Phil. I don't know. I didn't see much of that. We should watch that with Phil. When Phil is on here, we're going to watch Phil with Phil to see how he got through this. But we'll have some other great stuff. But see,
is that her again?
Yeah, here's where she actually was on. Okay, so I don't know if you
Outshine says, "Hey, Jade," and
but Jade was on.
We're not doing that.
Okay, so here's oh god, it's just fucking. Did they do even a normal intro? Nope, the Frank Rizzo intro. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, so now this is his first thing with a girl that I have ever seen. I've never seen him near a woman other than the Howard Stern thing where there's like security around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's awfully close to him.
Does he try to touch her boob?
Well, I don't know, but I would just say to her, do not look him directly in the eye. A.
No.
And B, do not make any sudden moves. And I hope she's not, menstruating or anything, because you know what I mean? It'll make him like beat her to death like a gorilla.
Yeah, the rules with Casey are very similar to a gorilla. Don't look him in the eye.
Yes.
No sudden movements. Don't take away their toys.
Be very careful.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, brother? WDAP in the house.
Everybody, you guys are blessed with my co-host today. Her name is Jade. Jade, how are you today? You are awesome, but you got to get right in that, or maybe actually you might even want to hold that thing.
I've never done that.
Let me see. Can you?
Oh,
can you?
Okay, now the for this show, the microphone was on. All right, for this show,
yeah,
the microphone was actually on.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let me see.
Oh God, he just never runs through this before.
You kill the audio?
Go ahead, Jade.
Is it working? Can anybody hear me?
Thank you. Now we go. All right. All right, Jade. Yeah, when are you gonna talk? Please, if you can, get right in it, because I happen to be very rude and.
No, he's not. He doesn't have a. I don't believe. And look, I'm not a professional. I just believe he's just smooth brained. He's just,
just barreling through life, hoping for luck.
Just trying to keep that body fat down.
Very loud.
Okay, I could be rude and loud.
All right, guys. This is Jade.
Hello.
I don't think his mic is working.
She is.
Oh, now it's not. He turned it off. You're right.
Oh, okay.
He just effing turned it the fuck off. He just oh my God. This fucking guy.
Excuse me.
Is hers on?
As well.
Oh my God, it's not on. Exactly. His mic doesn't.
Wow.
Coach is with us.
Who's she living to?
Coach.
What did Coach do to you?
Yeah, hers is working.
Obviously, you're more. No, not.
8 minutes 22 seconds in, and he turned his mic. He turned his mic off.
Hey, look, listen to this. His microphone is off, but now we can still hear the background music, but we can barely hear it. So he's playing that shit through some speakers in the studio. And
Well, no, that's it.
how he's
It-
piping the audio in.
Yeah, that's not direct in through any kind of line. He is definitely playing that on outside speakers, letting the ambient speakers pick it up, and her mic now is picking. Oh my god, he is so fucking dumb. Oh my god, you know, I mean, when you hear this, right? You hear these sounds. They're like, you know, these are like. You hear that one, you know?
Okay, terrific.
Yeah, you hear them loud and clear. They're definitive. He's got no guidance.
Thank you so much. I didn't know that. Guys, wouldn't you be a little thrown off if you were sitting next to Miss Jade? Outshine says, hey, Jade.
Yeah, that's a really great way to begin with that sort of tone. You know. Check out Super Tits over here.
Super
Bro,
tits.
she speaks better than you, dude. She is already killing it compared to you with two things that she said, because she's quick.
Yeah.
Now, listen, she could be slow, but he is, you know, he is what he is. More slow.
Jade and Farmer. No, we're not doing that. Adams, everybody's saying hello to Coach. You guys are being great, and thank you. My lost interest. Thank you. I got thrown off for a minute. Like I said, come on. I'm sitting next to a 10. And then not only that, she's a 10, but she's a nice.
So is he going to read that
very
comment?
kind and pleasant person. So she's also my friend. So we got that. We got a big show for you guys tonight. Okay.
Read it.
So people, they're all gonna rip
Go
on
ahead.
You fucking tool, dude. He
Did he
just
just
told
go
him
for
his
a
mic.
super chat?
I post.
Was that a super chat?
No, but there was a chatter that said that was telling him his mic is not on, and he just skipped over it and didn't read it.
Oh, here, your mic is not hot. Okay.
Yeah,
very
it sat
kind
up there for a while.
and pleasant person. So she's also my friend. So
Oh, it's on now.
we got that. We got a big show for you guys tonight.
fixed
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Thank you.
So people,
Thank
they're all
you
gonna
for-
rip on me.
Thank you for letting me know my mic was effed up. Thank you.
Yeah, no shit.
Jesus Christ.
Got no scruples.
He really, he ain't got none of that etiquette up there. You know?
I post. So yeah, Jade, I should probably
Explain the Rizzo
what we
video.
just saw there. See, Frank Rizzo used to be the mayor of Philly, and this is back before you were born, actually, when men were men.
Okay.
And
I am from Philadelphia. I'm going to tell you who Frank Rizzo is very briefly. Frank Rizzo was the mayor of Philadelphia, but before that, he was the chief of police. All right, so that's why all the cops are around him in the thing. He was a nasty, crooked, mean cop. All right, just what you would think like a Philly police chief would be. He was all that. He was all fun and good times with the mafia. They had crews that would go out and whack dudes for the mob. They would drive drugs around. You know, I brought some drugs from a couple times, if you want to know what I'm talking about. But that was a long time ago, beyond any statute of limitations. But the cops had some good coke.
And if you had a problem with a man and you tried to camp out in front of his house or something like that, he would come in and he would rip the wires out of your recording system, because you're going to deal with me as a man, or it's not going to end well for you.
A fight to the death.
Well, not to the death, but someone's going to get their ass kicked if they come and sit in front of your house, like your old man.
And do you know that he has said and teased over and over and over again, you know, oh, did I just see palate cleanser in there? I just saw a palate cleanser in the thing. Well, I could do that.
Nobody bakes a cake as tasty as a tasty cake. Nobody bakes a cake as tasty as a tasty cake. Nobody bakes a cake as tasty as a tasty cake. Tasty cake. Nobody bakes a cake as tasty as a tasty cake.
Tasty cakes are great, great, great. All right.
Welcome back.
Now, I don't think there's anything going on between them, but I think here he's trying to like kind of hit on her, and she's just looking at him like, dude, you know, I'd rather fuck Coach.
You don't think she's into him in that way? That
I don't know. I got to see
sensual
a little more.
adult
Let's
nature
look a little
way?
more.
Like, if someone was going to sit in front of your old man's house and disrespect you and your family, what do you think he'd do?
What does he mean? Does he
Okay,
mean like
right.
someone
Yeah,
camping out in a car, like doing a stakeout type shit, or like who's just sitting on the sidewalk in front
Well,
of your
don't
house?
you remember the Frank Rizzo video?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're gonna have to go back now. Got to show you the Frank Rizzo.
All the
video.
windows and placed I-Team cameraman Greg Meyer inside that van with his video camera.
Okay,
At about 9:30 in the morning, we parked it right here, sitting just.
I'm caught up.
You caught up? Okay. Now let's get to just to show everybody what Frank, for people who haven't seen, Frank Rizzo comes up to the press van, starts to bully. That's Frank Rizzo.
We're up here for security, you know? Would have been a lot easier to stop and tell us you're here.
Yeah, it would have been really a lot easier up there if you just stopped over there and got some pepperoni over up there and some water. Get that water.
You don't know. He's saying you have a dog in here, right?
A dog.
We could have shot you or something. We don't know.
Okay, so that's where he's smashing up all of this stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so
Feels
my
like
God.
you have
Jade,
betrayed him.
he gave
He doesn't
herpes
like you.
to Eddie Marie.
I knew
Be
this.
very careful. Look at this.
Holy shit, Jade. Casey gave herpes to Anne Marie. Be very careful.
Oh,
the-
Jesus.
The whole time, but I used to date this girl 20 years ago. She was separated. She was married. She was separated.
Does he think that herpes has like an age?
Like a shelf
20
life?
years ago, the herpes is gone now.
Yeah. It's expired.
Yeah, it's expired. It's expired. Hello, see? An hour and 47 minutes in, you're all warmed up.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
I know. And
look at him and look at her body language.
you
She's
know,
like, don't get too close. She's trying to.
She
you just move closer.
We hadn't talked in like
I
20
don't know.
years.
I think I don't know if she's a bumpkin
and then,
or
you know,
what,
I
but
have
I think
a
she's into this.
Brief,
Okay.
nice 2-minute conversation, just saying, I hope you're well. And this guy gets on the air and says that they had hooked up like 10 years ago or something, like thinking that it would bother me. But somebody that you hooked up with like 10 years ago, do you really care? I mean,
Do I even remember?
right? That's what I'm saying. And, you know, it's so funny what people think is going to bother you.
You got a nice set of tits on her, by the way.
Look, she's got arms like Aaron.
All right. 1 in the chat if you would. 2 in the chat if you wouldn't. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just go with that. I
I
want to
just
run
wish
her in
everyone
motion
well,
here. I don't want to freeze
and,
her. And
I hope
Way
everyone's
to
okay.
go. The freeze
But his
shot
point
can put it
was,
all up.
yeah, I didn't do anything because she said
1
that
for
Casey
yes,
has
2 for no. Would
herpes.
yeah.
And that's what
Okay.
people have been talking about on the air. I think that bothers me. I have AIDS too, guys. So that's the least of the worries. But it's just like people try and be mean, but it just it doesn't hurt, you know.
So do you have herpes or not, bro?
No, he's saying he does, but with the right medicated creams, it doesn't hurt.
What?
He said
Is that
he
what he
said
said?
it doesn't hurt.
I missed that shit. Hold on a second. He fascinates me. Was it that far back? Was it like 20 seconds back? What would you say?
No, he wasn't saying that. He didn't admit to having herpes.
Oh, okay. See,
but
that's
he
what I'm
did say
saying.
it.
Like, he doesn't answer the question. He doesn't like, yeah, I do have it. He's like, I respect it.
It's like there are very few things that hurt me. That's not one of them. So whatever. So I thought that was very rude what you did to that girl. If you did hook up with her, not that I give a fuck, but if you did, you're a
Look who the message is from Erica Gagia.
Yeah, so
scumbag for talking about it. And you probably won't hook up again with anybody because they'll be like, well, you're going to talk about it. Nobody wants that. That's rude, dude. It's rude, dude. Sorry to get on my soapbox here, Jade. Here we go. Oh, this is my friend. What do you got, Jade?
Hello, my friend. Hope all is well. Joey C.
Okay, in the Dabbleverse, there's a guy named Joey C. He's from Chicago. He's a good guy. He's a man.
There's a guy. He's right there. That's the guy. See, right here. This is Joey C. Oh,
Joseph Catalano.
He's right there. He's like not invisible.
Man, remember the guy we watched in the beginning?
Yeah.
Frank Rizzo?
Yeah.
That's Joey C. That's the guy that if a man challenges him and a man is rude to him, Joey C
will completely spurg out and tell you that he's related to every mafia gangster ever and that he's going to call somebody to do something to you.
Yeah.
That's what I've experienced with him. I don't know. I've heard a lot about this guy, because a lot of people talk about this. They've had him on the shows. Can't do it.
He seems like a totally good guy.
Denver
Well-grounded.
Stevo. I have a Joey C. His name is Denver Stevo.
Oh yeah.
That's my Joey C. Yeah. Someone who thinks he's like way tougher than he is. You know what I mean? Like he is a goddamn pair. Both of them are pairs. They're a pair of pairs.
is going to.
They look like they can't see their dick when they stand up.
Treat him exactly the way he's been treated. Right? Isn't that respectful?
Yeah.
Okay. It's easy, right?
I think so.
You treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yeah. It's
I am super creeped out by him. I'm like, yo, bro, get the fuck away from her, dude.
I feel like he's babysitting someone, and it's like he
keeps moving closer. Do you notice he's doing that thing where you like pretend to yawn in the movie theater and you put your arm around the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Stiff Richard. Denver Stevo is the Mile High Masturbator. We were looking at his channel the other day, dude, and he's one of these ex-Scientology supporters or whatever. And he had like jerk-off lotion in his frame. We caught him with jerk-off lotion, dude. Twice. Dana saw it the second time.
It's kind of like an eye for an eye.
Thank
A
you.
little bit.
I mean, I'm sure that you know. What do you,
ladies in the house, throw in some of your opinion of what her body language is like. I am getting like her arm is like covering her over on that side. She could hold it with the other hand and leave that side open. But see how he's advancing and she's like blocking with the elbow?
I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to touch skin. Maybe they're just trying to bump elbows in a literal sense.
Okay. Always on the bright side. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I just got to keep reminding myself. Look at this. Sarah Gray says Jade can't get far enough away from him. I think he's nailed the chair down, and she now realizes she is glued to the chair and afraid to say anything about it. But that's just me.
I think it's probably one of those. She knows that the door is locked from the inside, and he's the only one who has the key. So she's gonna play. She's gonna play along with the podcasting game.
Now you can't leave.
Yeah.
What do you feel like? Do you know any guys? I would think
she's a Walmart.
Even at my
6.
age, guys
Kip
to
Smith.
any woman, if they act like bullies, it's an immediate turnoff. I think. Do you think that's?
But she would totally blow you in the dressing room in Walmart.
Oh yeah.
You know? But you have to do that a little bit differently because they can't see 2 feet under the thing, so you have to. Never mind. The Jacksonville story.
It's a turnoff.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like most girls like when guys are mean to them. You're told from a very young age if he's mean to you, he has a crush on you.
Okay, like pulling the girl's hair.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying to another guy.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not cute.
Okay, but if a guy treats you, I can see that. Like, and it works with guys too sometimes. Like the girl who plays hard to get, sometimes makes you want them more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know what you're saying. See, look, we're not too far apart. But thanks, Joey C. You're awesome.
Like that. Oh, see, we're not too far apart after this. See, that says to me that they've already had. He already realizes that she's not responding to him. That's what that phrase says to me. See, we're not too far apart. He's trying to reinforce in like this insecure way some thought from earlier. His brain, bro, his brain is like a gerbil wheel.
Except less useful.
Less useful. With less moving parts.
Did we do that one?
That one, yeah, we did.
Chilino, new member.
Or we read a comment by them, I think.
Okay. How about this one?
Nick Mead says, "I heard only men get a rise out of you, Casey. Is that true?"
Jade's made gay jokes to me before, and it's okay. I'll take them. Yes, actually.
See, I think she's heard like, who wants to listen? What woman wants to be with a guy who, did things with some of the trans things that he did, like maybe she's not into that.
Yeah, she might.
But some people would be, but maybe she's not.
Maybe she's worried she can't measure up to the tranny.
I see what you did there. I like that. That's very good.
Yeah, it is kind of true.
Get away from her.
You want to get to me? It's when you act like a coward, you're gonna get a rise out of me. Sorry, I'm just brought up that way. How about it? Is Frank Rizzo? Do you think Frank Rizzo?
Jesus Christ!
I know
well, that's a hard turn for that thought.
He's like your great grandfather, but a guy that protects his family like that, and yeah, I believe so. I'm not gonna say that, okay? Come on, it's her first day. You don't have to do that. Oh man, you guys have been awesome. And first of all, I would like to definitely thank my co-host, Miss Jade, who did a terrific job today.
Well, thank you for having me, Casey.
I'm glad that you came. I hope you weren't scared away from my.
She said that in a curious way.
Roll it. Can you roll it a few seconds?
Back?
Yeah.
And first of all, I would like to definitely thank my co-host, Miss Jade, who did a terrific job today.
Well, thank you for having me, Casey.
I'm glad.
Oh my God, this is so patronizing
that you came.
She's like, may as well pat him on the fucking head.
It's that she said it like they just played tea in his mom's spare bedroom.
I feel like she's opening a small change person, giving him a quarter and telling him not to spend it all in one place.
I can picture this screen going black and white and then doing a slow zoom in on her face as we hear the Unsolved Mysteries music playing. And we hear that same guy's voice come over. Have you seen Jade, the podcasting coach?
Last seen on air with Casey Armstrong.
I hope you weren't scared away from my friends. I call them friends because I hang out with them every night. And
Cordiff warms up towards the end of the show, guys. That's why this is the best part.
And for the most part, 99% of them are awesome people, and they're just like us.
Oh my God, look at his crawl in the bottom. Oh,
like
no. Also, thank you, crumb bums, yellow cowards, Russians, people with sauce on their faces that look like assholes.
Some of them.
He's like a super fan that won a date with someone famous, and they're trying to stay the appropriate distance away from the super fan.
Hold on 1 second here. I gotta see something. Is he running
all the windows and placed I-team?
Is who? What?
I'm seeing if he is running when he starts that crawl. 7. Yeah. Okay. So he starts the crawl like because it says asshole in it. I was just wondering when he started to run it because you got to wait a certain period of time before you get Volga on the old YouTube. Right.
Volga.
So I think we're going to put Corn to bed now, and we are going to move on and see you guys on the next one. We hope you will like, subscribe, and share. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Join us next time on RipCast. And now, Dancing Corn.
Gotta get them dollars. Say what? Gotta get them dollars. Say what? Gotta get them dollars. Say what? Gotta get them dollars. Go.
Low money is better than no money, cause even below money, you can still grow money. Yes, sir. Low money is better than no money,